All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Raul Luna here from the headquarter offices in Modesto. Welcome to Luna Fires episode 118. Hey, welcome Instagram, welcome YouTube, welcome Facebook. I got something special for you today, and basically, I want to go, and dive right in. If you are not a millionaire, beat the sun, beat the first one to beat the sun. Now, if you are, then with better reason, you should continue to beat the sun up, okay? And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. And as I'm sharing this with you, go ahead and hit like, leave me a message. Obviously, let me know why you're in agreement or in disagreement, which is fine either way. Now, I want to share a personal experience ever since I started, obviously, waking up super early. So I wake up around about 4 in the morning, and it's interesting because at the beginning it was quite difficult, and it was quite difficult because it's to do it consistently you go through some challenges, right? And one of those challenges was basically snoozing the freaking alarm for another 5 minutes or another 15 or 30 minutes, and it's a super bad habit. And it's interesting because the very beginning, when I started obviously beating, or in this case beating the sun, was because I wanted it to dominate myself. I wanted it to have ultimate emotional control, and to be able to dominate my emotions. Why? Because in the very first thing in the morning, the very first thing is you're sort of lazy, you don't want to wake up, and you want to just have a few more minutes more. Well, it wasn't until I noticed that the best way to dominate it was that I had dreams that inspired me. I had goals that I wanted it to conquer. And it wasn't until then that things became easier, because there was something that I was passionate about, that I was really going for. And so that's one of the things. Now, keep in mind, I started it because I wanted it to dominate my inner self. But in the process, I discovered 8 amazing true benefits that I'm going to share them with you right now. Number one, there's no interruptions. There's really no interruptions at that time. So that's super cool. If you got kids, imagine no kids, no cell phone, those, additional hours that you get to get, in my case, if I wake up at 4, it gives me an additional 2 hours during the day that I can literally spend to myself for personal development, for, my exercise, for my, so that I can meditate, so that I can plan, so that I can basically be thoughtful and just dedicated to myself. Now, one of those benefits, basically, no interruption whatsoever. So it gets fully dedicated to myself. Now, just imagine what 2 hours extras a day could do in your life. 2 hours a day equates to 14 hours a week. 14 hours a week equates, when you multiply it by 52 weeks, to 728 hours, I believe. And 728 hours divided by 24 hours a day equates to 30 full-blown days in 1 year. Just picture that for a moment. It allows you to get stuff done. Okay. Number three, waking up early is one of the secrets of the well-renowned people around the world. They do it. They beat the sun. And if they do, there's got to be a reason for it, right? Now, that's interesting, because when I first heard it, it was like, let me try it. But it wasn't never consistent until, obviously, until now. But it was like, maybe one day, maybe another day, and then I would fall back again. Well, that's the third benefit. It's a secret from the very successful people. Number 4, less likely to procrastinate. Guess what? When you actually do it, and seriously do it, you procrastinate way less than what you used to procrastinate, in the past. Number 5. Okay, so far, how are we doing? I've shared already 4 of them. Do you believe it or not? Let me a message down below. Number 5, builds discipline, and it's a perfect timing for exercising your body, for you basically getting your heart rate up so that you can have that little machine healthier. Okay, so that was number 5. Number 6, more likely to get honestly work done. You are, propense to getting stuff done. Otherwise, you don't have to cram everything during the day because you're clear-headed. Okay. Number seven, mental edge mental edge and emotional edge over others, but more importantly, over yourself. Okay. Over yourself. And it's powerful because when you feel that you're congruent with, with what your dreams and goals are, and you're moving in that direction, you become really, confident. You become, very joyful and happy inside of you. Okay. And if not, try it. And number eight, it builds momentum for days ahead. Builds momentum for days ahead. And it's truly amazing. So give it a shot. Obviously, it's not for everybody, but it's for the ones that truly want to, create something great in their life. Now, when I say if you're not a millionaire, beat the sun. Hey, many people may not want to be a millionaire or multimillionaires. That's fine. You know what? I heard it from a mentor when I was in one of the events. It was in LA, when I heard him said something that it was powerful. It says, you know why you should put yourself $1 million goal? It's not just the money, but it should be because of who you're going to become in the process. And it clicked on me because I was thinking, you know what? It's so true. It's who is it? What skills? What type of mindset? What type of emotional intelligence do I have to develop? And what is it that I will become, because of a goal, or because of, I'm achieving, or not achieving, but I'm looking to set the goal of, making $1 million. And one thing I will tell you, could be $1 million, $1 billion, whatever that is. You know what? The purpose of a goal is not just strictly only the outcome. Is because of what you will become. Do you believe it? Yes or yes? Leave me a message down below. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations for being here with me for a few minutes. A virtual hug from wherever you are. Hopefully this helps you and you put it into practice. And always remember that there's always more. There's always a better way. But truly, it only depends on you. See you next time.